top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Ducks will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Rutgers offense comes onto the field first today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Scarlet Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. So Oregon's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Bill.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Ducks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. That's reeled in. It's Wade. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's off. Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Going downfield for the big play. Got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. With the catch, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Ducks! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Now adjusting. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. The run from the shotgun. Turns it on in midfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll line up for a second down play. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? To throw, it's Shaw. Right on the money. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double cover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to Pott with a pick on the 2nd one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with his 3rd possession. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off-play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Time to take a shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
And you could tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on fourth down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Shaw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes a catch at the 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. The offense set for a first down play. He's going to take off. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Line getting set on second down. The give on the option. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. What a job to lay out out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down for this offense. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll try to pop the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field it close to the 50. Touchdown, Oregon! Special teams proving to be special. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the tight end. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. They'll immediately call timeout. Andy's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Dropping back, it's off. Spits it out to the back. Caught close to the marker, it's Hicks. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking downfield on first down. He'll get rid of it. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's open on the right. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to power it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit.
Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
42, Rutgers, 6.
And he takes this from inside. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Shaw. Unleashes one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it. They're on the move.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He might want another play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Now on first down from the 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. He was looking to get the ball farther downfield, but he just had to take what he could before he got drilled.
Sometimes you can look down the field, Reese, but you see that pressure, and it's getting to you. Get rid of the football. You don't want to take the sack. You don't want to lose the yardage and try to let your running back or something.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Scarlet Knights with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Dalton. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. First down, 10 yards to go. Gives it on the option. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
That's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. And the Scarlet Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the ground with the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Is incomplete. Number 19 on the field goal.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of a way with their fingernail. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start. Drive at their own 25. They'll go back to work with the first. In the final period. To the air, it's Shaw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Gonna run it, it's Hicks. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. He wants to throw it. This time on target. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
The Ducks have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. The give to the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run the sneak for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. That's got it. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rutgers!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football.
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Here comes the heat. Throws for the tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
The give to the tailback. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. They'll find a way to drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to the back. Running into the open space. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give